Okay, very good. We'll start our meeting today, our Palo Alto Parkinson Support Group meeting. We have two guest speakers just shortly before our main guest speaker. And this is Dr. Eva Müller-Oehring and Daria as well, Daria Sharif. And they're going to be speaking just briefly about a study on cognition, aging, and Parkinson's disease that's taking place at Stanford and SRI. And if you have any questions, please put them in the chat or the Q&A. So take it away, Eva.
Thank you very much. Well, thank you for having us and giving us the opportunity today to actually tell you a little bit about the study we are doing in collaboration between SRI International in Menlo Park and Stanford Neurology. And we are looking for research volunteers. And this is why we are presenting today, hoping that this study is something you might think about participating, or otherwise just kind of like to keep up your interest of what we are actually doing currently. This study is on brain, sleep, and cognition. My name is Eva Müller-Oehring, and I am a senior research scientist at SRI and Stanford, and Daria is a clinical research coordinator of the study. So the research, we want to measure the effects of aging, just normal aging of the brain as we have brain changes. And then brain changes that are related to Parkinson's disease. And we are looking at brain structure and specifically of the functioning of the brain. In order to do this, we are looking at different measures. One is the MRI study of the brain in conjunction with sleep measures. We are doing cognitive tests to assess thinking and also clinical motor tests to see how motor function goes. And then we relate those data with each other. What we are hoping to find is how brain networks are functioning in health and disease. What are the normal processes expected to be aging? What are processes that are different when you have Parkinson's disease? And what are, for function, the compensatory functions that the brain is able to do? So where does the study take place? It takes place at SRI International, that is the address in Menlo Park. There's also an email and a phone number, and the principal investigators are Tilman Schulte at SRI and Dr. Kathleen Poston at Stanford Neurology. Our goal is we want to learn more about the changes in the brain with aging, and the study will contribute to understanding brain aging and the brain changes related to Parkinson's disease. We are looking for volunteers who are between 50 and 80 years old, who have been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease for at least 2 years, are taking dopaminergic medication, and the study will take place on medication, not off medication, and who are willing and can do an MRI scan. And yes, you will be compensated for your time. So what is an MRI scan? So you see there is a scanner. It's there's no radiation involved. It's a big magnet. So when you have anything that's ferrous, then you can't go in the scanner. So people who have deep brain stimulation or a pacemaker can, for example, not go in. So we would screen for that. But as I said, there's no radiation involved. The only thing is we don't want any metal. So participating in the study involves one visit that is spread out over 2 days. And between the 2 days, there's a 40-day at-home sleep assessment via remote devices. There is kind of like wristband that one gets and a ring that you can wear. It's called an Aura ring. And with those devices, we can measure activity at day and sleep at night. So, and then we do also cognitive tests and the motor exam. They're usually done on the first day, then the sleep assessment, and the second day would be then the MRI scan, which is about an hour long, and then with a little bit around the time that it needs to actually get into the scanner and out of the scanner. Overall, it is a longitudinal study. So we do the baseline visit at SRI. After 1 year, we call and ask how you're doing, a quick health check-in, and then we want to repeat the same thing 2 years later in a follow-up. But we're not going to do the sleep assessment then. Yeah, you can contact us when you are interested. The email is the HAVPD study, gmail.com. So when you're wondering why the HIV got in there, we are also looking at other diseases that might change brain processing with aging. So we are looking, for example, at Parkinson's disease, what we are recruiting here now for, but we are also looking for people who are aging with a diagnosis of HIV. So when you see seeing flyers and it says HIV PD 23, you are at the right study. Well, thank you. And yeah, do you have any questions?
Thank you very much. Let me see, any questions? Are you looking for any non-PD people, non-neurological disease people at this time? Any healthy controls?
Yes, we do look at healthy controls. We actually often have people, for example, who are coming in with a diagnosis of PD, and then their better other half sometimes kind of comes in and says, "Yeah, let me be participating as a healthy control." Yes, we are looking into, yeah,
Okay, but
please come.
a healthy control doesn't necessarily have to come in with with a
No,
partner
they
with
can come
PD.
in independently, but we also have people who co-enroll.
Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. All right. Are there any questions? Let me just check the Q&A box, but I don't think there's any. Okay, no, I don't see any. All right. Well, thank you very much. And a recording of Dr. Müller-Oehring's presentation and her slides will be on our webpage, along again with the contact information. So
Yeah.
thank you both for coming, and we appreciate your consideration of talking today, and hope some people can participate.
Perfect, thank you. And you can also put in when you're interested, perhaps in the chat, can say, yes, I'm interested with the phone number, and then we can reach out to you as well. That might
Okay,
be
sounds
easier.
good. If anything comes in today during the chat, I'll let you know.
Perfect, thank you so much.
Thanks, Eva. Thanks, Daria. Appreciate it.